Okay, so today we're going to make a spaghetti sauce for our spaghetti here, and this is a good sauce that if you have some spaghetti sauce that you need to use up that needs to have. I think that the best sauce has got to have garlic in it, onion, maybe some kind of meat. If it's got like a Romano cheese in it or cheeses, but not, they got some of these sauces that's got like 3-4 cheese in it. I don't like those too much. This one's got Italian sausage and garlic, so that's okay. Even if you get these sauces that are vegetarian or very good, Prego makes good sauce. We just kind of had these here, kind of like in the, saved up. We kind of collected them. And so this one's got roasted garlic and onion, and then this one is Italian sausage and garlic. So we're just going to kind of mix those together. We're going to add some turkey for meat, just kind of give it some body. I like to use turkey because it doesn't have a lot of grease in it like beef. It's going to be kind of a pretty healthy sauce actually. We're going to use some more chopped garlic and then some peeled garlic. And we've already chopped up probably about 4 ounces of mushrooms, washed mushrooms. Now we got about another 3 or 4 ounces of onion. So we're going to chop this up now. You just want it, you can't chop stuff up too fine. You can't, especially in a sauce. The finer it is, the better it'll mix in the sauce, and then the more deeper the taste will be, if you really got stuff chopped finely, and it'll thicken the sauce also better, if it's finely chopped. So chop it up really good. Okay, we're going to get some peeled onion, peeled garlic. We've already got garlic in the sauce, but you can't really get enough garlic, I think, in it. Well, you can to a point, but if you get in too much of it, it'll taste bitter. But it really is a good way to eat Italian for just a lot of garlic. So probably about this many cloves, I guess. You need to wash them. But you save a lot. If you get the peeled garlic cloves, you don't have to spend time peeling them, but it takes a lot of time. And maybe let's get another one, I guess. We're going to use some of this chopped garlic also, anyway. Use a little bit of everything. Now, one thing about garlic is you got to make sure that you get these. They got these ends on them that are kind of. See that end right there is kind of dark. You need to cut those out. Those are kind of bitter. So make sure you cut those up before you chop up your garlic. It's trash. Cut up either end. Set this over the side for now. Get all our ends cut here. Right there. This maybe is about an ounce of garlic. Look at all this. Chop up the rest of this. Again, you just want to make sure you get pretty finely chopped. Chop it a lot. Really makes it mix well with the sauce and all the ingredients. It just kind of, when they meld together better, and just got a real fuller taste. Do that. I'm going to put some of this. This is already chopped also. Some of this also is a little bit different flavor, but it's kind of builds some body into it. That's why I like to use this. Kind of, you know. So we're just going to add probably about another ounce of that. And more of this. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to chop up our turkey. So we're using a turkey burger, okay? So we're going to chop this up as best you can, because it's got to, you know. Alright. Okay, good. Alright, so now I'm going to saute all this. Baste it. So kind of turn up, turn it on. Kind of high at the beginning. We want to use extra virgin olive oil. And we're going to get this really cooked real well. About an ounce of oil. All this together. This really doesn't make the sauce really thick. Okay, so that's cooking nicely. So you want to make sure just make sure you keep turning. Turning your ingredients here. Okay, so this, probably about like medium heat, maybe a little less than medium. Okay, just let that continue to cook. Okay, now we're gonna get the sauce here to simmer. So we're gonna finish with our use some of this Italian sausage and garlic sauce. Not a lot left. You can actually, just put some water in there if you want to get it all out. Shake it up a little bit, and you're going to put some water in the sauce eventually anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And it's not going to, it's going to be so thick anyway. Goes. on our ingredients here. Okay. It's real important that you get this cooked enough. Because when this cooks together, longer it cooks together in any, especially in oil, it really brings the taste out of the ingredients better. And we're just going to add some oil to the sauce eventually anyway, but anyway. Okay, so now we're going to put in our can of roasted garlic and onion Hunt's pasta sauce. Turn that on. We're going here. Really low heat. You want the key to a good sauce is long, slow cooking. The longer you cook it, as a high, and it's going to be a very low heat. But the longer it simmers, the better the ingredients anneal with each other, and the tastier it comes out. So we're just going to put this. I mean, in the beginning, you could turn it up a little bit to maybe, almost medium, but don't go real high. Okay, so we want to just continue to cook and turn your. And a lot of water here, so I'll have to cook off. Okay, so some of the seasoning I like to put in the sauce. So I just use some Lowry seasoned salt, basically not a lot. And Italian seasoning is good. You get whole Italian seasoning. You want to get the whole kind. Don't get it too fine. This is you don't want to get powder. You want to get actually it is like it's kind of ground, but it's whole seasoning. That's enough. And this Weber's garlic and herb blend. I really like. I put it in almost everything on my food. It's really good in Italian food. And then you want to put about probably a couple, 3 teaspoons of oil. We still use extra virgin olive oil. I don't use a lot, but that's enough. Heat up a little bit. Start letting this simmer. And then always try to cook covered because it keeps all the flavor in. So always try to keep a lid on your pot there. So this is still cooking and sauteing here. This will cook down significantly after it gets really. Using more heat because you got a lot of water in here to get rid of. So. Okay, so I drained a lot of the water out of the ingredients. So now this should cook a lot faster now. I want to make sure that the meat is really finely cut up, you know, small part. Don't want to feel a lot of the meat really. Turn on the heat. Just keep turning this over and over again. So when your sauce starts to bubble, simmer like, bubble like this, you'll see it just start to kind of, getting hot. Then you can turn down the temperature, and then you just go all the way down, That's where the temperature goes. Just go all the way to minimum. And that's not a real big burner anyway, so the point is you just want it to cook for a long period of time. Okay, put the lid back on. We're getting closer and closer to our ingredients here. Okay, so our ingredients have started to brown. Just when they start to brown, you're done. You don't want to cook it past that point. But you should see some browning. You see some of this, you got a little bit of browning here. So don't really cook it past that, but you know that it's, it's all cooked, it's well sauteed, and it's very tender now. This is the idea. You want everything cooked. Okay? And then we add this to the pot. Oops, we just missed that. Okay, I just added everything to the pot. Sorry about that. Stir it up. All right, so let that simmer for about 2 hours. All right, so we'll be back in about 2 hours. Thank you. So every 15 minutes or so, you want to stir the pot, obviously, and you should get like a little bubble coming up, so turn up the heat. We turned up the heat a little bit here. Let's turn up the heat. You want to go, you want about, not, still really on the low side. All right, let that simmer. Come back in 15 more minutes. Just stir it up. Stir it again. I'll see you in about 15 more minutes. Okay, so we're still simmering the sauce. So we just want a little bit of bubbling going on there. You can see a little bubble right there, and that's simmering. That's what I want to simmer, just like that. Maybe a little more than that is fine, but not much more. And the thyme is the key ingredient for a good sauce. Another hour or so. Okay. Okay, so the sauce is about done. It's been about 2.5 hours. So now we're just going to boil the noodles and we're ready to go. So we go. Really good. A little tangy. Real rich taste. It's great. Really good. Okay, so the sauce is ready. It's simmered for at least 2 hours. And get some spaghetti here. The green is like wheat linguine. Wheat, green. Whole grain wheat. Good. Sauce here. Okay, so here's our spaghetti. Put a little Parmesan on there. This kind of a sticking. Okay. All right. Check it out. There we go. Wow. Looks real good. It's really good. Nice. Not as greasy as you would get with the beef, and but this is tasty at least. Taste that turkey flavor. It's very good. Here's Steve's story. Showing you how to make turkey spaghetti sauce, linguine. And thank you for watching.